Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Comics Malice Unlimited, and we are going to get Takeru's normal ending and bad ending today. So we read all the little side stories. We're supposed to go into new memory. After story. We got the best. I'm guessing normal is like in the middle. Okay, anyway. So, after story, I'm supposed to check this, but how do we, high. Trust. I'm assuming that's what that is, high, low. I mean, because it says low trust, so I'm assuming this. So we just go here, yes, and then we just skip on through till we get the last choice, and then we get on. Y is skipping, okay. Okay. So, we're in America. We're in Times Square. Oh my God, we're going around. Look, Statue of Liberty. Look, museum. Look, grass. Oh my God. Okay, back in the thing. Now this guy's talking to us. And oh my God. Hey, sister? That's what we're supposed to say. Sister? Hey, naniga desu ka? Without thinking, I slipped back into Japanese in a quizzical tone. Ah, so you have a sister. That's great. We'd love to have more girls in the party. The young man seemed happy, as if I'd said something that touched him. Oh no, I can't keep up with what he's saying, and I can't think of what to say to make him leave. So if he's like brother, sister, and you're like, sister, what? Like you didn't understand? That's kind of feel like what she's doing. Just as I decided the only option left was to ignore the man, Sasazuka returned. What's going on here? Sasazuka! I'm assuming we can... Oh no. Who's this guy? I thought he told you to be careful. He just came up and started talking to me. Oh, is that her? She looks just as cute as I imagined. The hell? Come on, we got some good stuff that's totally legal. You're actually more of my type than your sister. Your adorable face and the cool look in your eyes. Oh my God. Shut the hell up, asshole. For some reason, he said that in Japanese. With a growling voice that must have resonated in the depths of hell, Sasazuka raged at the man. Okay, I can just imagine, okay, Sasazuka comes up, well, yeah, your sister's hot. Because Sasazuka's fucking pretty. So, okay, fine. I can understand you being confused there. But when he comes up with the voice that he has, and I'm sorry. We know what he sounds like. That is not a girly voice. This is not, he is not the lolly boy where you're confused because you're like, well, his voice is kind of high-pitched, so. Nope. Anyway. Are you fucking blind? I'm a guy. Okay. He's mad. He's like, I'm mad at you now. You said I was a girl. Yeah, well, I wish you were. I'm a lesbian. What? Just kidding. Oh, God, no. I like my men pretty, but I still like them men, I want you to be beautiful like a woman, but have the body parts of a man. Look, I get gay men. I don't understand how you'd want to get near a vagina either, okay? Look, I have one and I'm fine with it, but I don't want to get near anybody else's things. Like, just my preference. And now we're back at these guys and they're, oh my God, I'm going to shoot everything. Sasazuka, tormenting them, run into the woods, turns on the phone really loud, texts a lot of stuff. Minagishi. Sorry, everything's happening so fast. Abby's like, oh. Now we're snuggling with the dog, and then we're talking about the dog, and we're like, hey, God damn it. Now we're going to give the dog to him. I don't remember his last name again. I don't know. I remember him, but not enough to remember his name. Now we're making out. They're not going to get proposed to, though, at the end, I'm assuming. I'm assuming the end comes after the, the credits. Can I skip the credits again? Kind of annoying. Can't skip them? Can't skip them? You can't skip them? Can't skip the credits? Wow, that's really fucking annoying. I hate that. I hate it when games do that. I understand the first time, but I've seen the credits before. I don't want to go through them again, and it kind of sucks if you can't skip them. I'm hitting every fucking button. I feel it got it. I swear to God, it's a Switch thing. I don't know. We've never had this problem until we started playing games on the Switch, and you're like, I gotta listen to the... We gotta do it again? Do it again? Like, I just really don't want to, like, go through the... Like, it's fun the first time, but afterward you're like, I don't want to sit through the credits again, especially because it's probably a copyrighted song, and I'm either going to have to edit the whole thing out, or it's like, look. I make, like, 4 goddamn cents on these videos, but I'd like to actually make my 4 fucking cents, okay? It helps. So, it kind of sucks, because then it's like, well, you can't monetize this video. Well, you know what? I make nothing off this channel. It'd be nice if the amount of effort I put in and the money I put in I could ever make back. Ever. Like, so it doesn't help that I have to play the credits again. Plus, I want to sit through them again. I'm bored. I'm literally clicking everything. Can you hear me? Clicking all the buttons? Like, none of them. Is there like a combination to skip the credits? I hate that. Was that the button to skip? Really? The only button I didn't try? The plus and minus buttons? Well, we'll try that next time. I was literally like, oh, there are plus and minus buttons that you never fucking use, and I just decided to click those. Apparently that was it. That's stupid. Those buttons are dumb, Nintendo. What the fuck? I don't... Ahem. No thanks. I have a boyfriend. This was all the... Yeah, okay. That was just the other stuff. Alright. Before the credits. In Japanese, that would be, Kareshi ga iru kara okotowari shimasu, I think? Why is she saying, in Japanese, I think? Wouldn't you know? Kareshi ga iru kara okotowari shimasu. I flipped through the phrase book in my hands, blinking with tired eyes. I decided to brush up on my English since visiting America, but I clearly had a long way to go. I wonder if they flipped that. And they were like, in English, that would be, this, I guess? I'll just have to study extra hard, but it's still weird when she's talking about, in Japanese, that would be this, I guess? I don't want to be helpless the next time we travel abroad. I voiced my determination and gazed out the window. It was well into the night. Across the ocean, it would be morning right now. Oh. Sasuzuka, I wonder where in New York you are right now. Did he leave us? I believe Sasuzuka was currently on a business trip to New York. Oh. The arms smugglers that enabled the Takada shootings have been arrested, but they'd merely been one point of contact. Their smuggling ring was based in the United States. I mean, we got a lot of guns, makes sense. So the investigation would need to extend overseas to nail them. Because of his deep involvement on the side of the investigation, Sasuzuka had been picked to assist with the case. I hope he's all right. That kind of makes sense because that's the phone call he probably received. And in the good ending, he didn't answer the phone and go. And maybe, like in this, it's supposed to imply that he did, you know? Well, okay, technically in the good ending, I guess he did. Because at the end of chapter 4, it was like, just give me 10 minutes and then I'll call him back, you know? So we occasionally spoke over the phone. But I was beginning to feel lonely after not seeing him in person for several days. I'm starting to feel like I can't live without him ever since those 2 weeks under one roof. Ever since then, I had hated being apart from him after visiting him every night, and always wanted to go back to his apartment. Sasuzuka had told me that he felt the same way. At the time, it had put me at ease to hear that, but it meant that I felt all the more lonely now. The moon silently illuminated the night. I found myself gazing up at the eastern sky towards what would have been his direction. What are you moping in the dark for? Suddenly, a door opened and Kazuki. Wow, I wanted to... See, I can't. It's hard. I'm trying to make sure I say his name right, but I'm fucking it up anyway. Anyway, Kazuki peered into the room at me. Kazuki, are you still thinking about him? Could you tell? It's written all over your face. You look like an abandoned dog. Kazuki took one look at me and sighed, then fished his phone out of his pocket. Here. He tossed the phone at me. Huh? Tap on that icon there and look at the file. What's going on? Don't ask me. Sasuzuka gave it to me before he left for America. He said to give it to you if I noticed you feeling down. With that, Kazuki turned around and went back into his room. A file from Sasuzuka. Curiously, I tapped on the file and opened it. Suddenly, Sasuzuka's face filled the screen. Sasuzuka! If you're watching this, it means you must be moping around at home. Damn it. You're supposed to be a grown-ass adult, but you're still acting like a crybaby. What? Well, cry all you want. Don't you dare go leaning on some other guy's shoulder. Don't drink yourself into despair either. I wouldn't do that. Maybe once. I knew it was just a recording, but I still ended up talking to the video. Sasazuka chuckled and shrugged as if he had anticipated my every reaction. It's funny, it's sad that they have cell phones, but they can't, like, text pictures back and forth. Like, hey, here's me. Statue of Liberty. You know what I mean? So that I can at least see his pretty face. I'm just saying. All right. Settle down. Your boyfriend went through the trouble of making this video because he knew you'd be crying and blowing your nose into a pillow. Be grateful. I had expected him to say something to cheer me up, but he was being his usual self instead. Be patient and don't you dare cheat on me. But Okazaki will try something, so don't let him. Sasazuka repeated his warning with his typically sarcastic tone. By the way, let me know if you want any souvenirs. What's that? You want some sweets? Got it. Nonetheless, seeing him in such good spirits was enough to make me happy. So be a good girl. Keep the home fires burning. I'll give you the reward that you deserve. Oh, I know what kind of sweets I want. That's not what you're bringing me, but it's okay. Well, I mean, you're bringing that with you, too, because it's attached to you. But anyway, I hope you're looking forward to seeing me again, Spacey. Oh, yeah. Warm affection filled my chest, and I couldn't contain myself. I'll watch this again later. I'd watch his face and hear his voice until it was burned into my heart forever. Kazuki's like, I need my phone, bitch. Then I won't feel lonely anymore, no matter how long he's gone. The thought warmed my cheeks. I bet you just thought of rewatching this video over and over, didn't you? The recording of Sasazuka grinned smugly as if he had anticipated my every intention. What? Too bad. I could read you like an open book. Did you really think I'd embarrass myself and leave this in a video file you could show to the world? Wait. This video will self-destruct in 30 seconds. Just kidding, but it will delete itself. No, oh no! Overcome with panic and outrage at my boyfriend's cruel mischief, I hurriedly hit the stop button. But it didn't work. Why? I told you there's nothing you can do. Even if I closed the video player, it wouldn't work. The phone didn't respond to any of the buttons. Even the power button did nothing. It was as if a virus had taken over the device. What should I do? There's nothing you can do, so quit trying. If you have something to say to me, then let me have it in full once I'm home. That's all. Later, Spacey. Be patient and don't cry too much while I'm gone. The video suddenly ended and the phone returned to its normal display. The file really had deleted itself without a trace. I started giggling. Leave it to Sasazuka to do that. I can't believe this. He's such a bully. I'm the strongest, kindest person I know. He had done all this for me so that I could feel at ease even when we were apart. I looked back out the window at the night sky. I imagined Sasazuka smiling smugly somewhere under that vast sky. You'd better come back soon after you said all that. I'll be waiting. Okay. Now, we go to this one. And we type in a wrong password. And we get our bad ending. Oh, forgot you have to click. I'm stumped. Can we solve this? We should try. Rules? What? Huh? Okay. Anyway. Boop, 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 boop. Whir. Are you sure? Yes. Something has gone wrong. Okay. Maybe it's... Quit. I guess we can just keep doing it. You know, Hey, are you okay? Kind of feels like smoke's about to start coming out of your ears. I think the answer's on the tip of my tongue. It's fun to watch you rack your pretty little head. But should I give you a hint? Hachibana, you figured it out? Kinda. Well, you want help? Of course. It's a little frustrating, but this wasn't the time to let pride get in the way of progress. Okay, but I want something in return for my help. This really isn't the time for that. If we solve this, it could tell us where Matsushima is. I guess you're right. I think I found the rules you talked about. Hachibana opened a photo editing app on his phone and started writing something. You get it now? Oh, this is interesting. This is 9, 23, and disappeared. He underlined the number 26. Normally it was just a number, but it's referring to a letter of the alphabet. Okay, I wonder if they're going to teach you how to, like, do this, because, I mean... Right, I figured you'd pick up on that. So if we apply that to the other numbers, there's 9 for 9 days ago. Number 23, meaning the W came and N disappeared in exchange. Yeah, but 9 doesn't actually have anything to do with it. Not that from the reverse engineering I did, so I'm curious if this is a thing. And that leads us to Y. So this is the rule. I focus on the final line again. 0, 8, Z disappeared. That means, oh, actually, but see, that's the thing, it doesn't say. No, but you know what I mean? Type in a wrong password, it says 4 times. So, but here's 0, 15 is coming. E will disappear, but see, that's still wrong, because she skipped to the last line, and she said, like up here on the first one, right? Right? 9 days ago, number 23 came, which is W. In exchange, N disappeared, the N, the first N. We clink glasses, so okay, so then wine, clink glasses. That makes sense, but none of the other ones kind of make sense. 7 came. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. E disappeared. Gite, the chicken was delicious. Like, that's not right. You know what I mean? So I don't know if any of the rest of them, like, make sense. I disappeared. 9 came. I disappeared, but that's still 6. I served myself some salad. 6 is 6. None of that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? He's giving you false clues. Because here's the thing, 0 days ago, number 15 is coming, which is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. O, right? O is coming. E will disappear. It'll be Zorro. I will become a Zorro. That's what that's telling you. None of that makes sense. The way I did it, where you do A came and then you cross out the O, it ends up. So he is fucking with you. But I want to see what happens if you put in Zorro. I'm actually going to put in, like, because that's exactly O disappeared, but then it says E is going to disappear, but it doesn't. Oh, whoops, I did that. Whatever. Zoe. There we go. Zoe! Oh, we just have to keep putting in wrong passwords. We're just messing around now. I typed wrong. Did you solve it? Yeah, I think so. I think I found the correct answer. It'll explode if you get it wrong. What? I'm kidding, idiot. Whoever went through all the trouble to make this is seriously screwed up. Pretty sure there's a penalty if you're wrong. That's just a theory right now. And that penalty is... hell if I know. Maybe it'll delete everything. So technically, he let us, but it would... been Zorro, that's not right. You know? Gee, no pressure then. How did this huge responsibility end up in my lap? I wanted to complain some more, but I knew that Sasazuka had, in his own acerbic way, told me that he had faith in me. I mean, if you of all people managed to solve it, then it couldn't possibly be that hard. Kinda was, though, I mean, if you think about it, because there's so many clues in there that make no sense. And there goes the moment again. Are you absolutely sure? I mean, obviously, no Tachibana is evil, so what he's telling you when you fuck it up is, you know, he's leading you down the wrong path, you know? So, if you're not, feel free to take some more time. No, I think I've got it. Tachibana had given me a hint, so I was confident that this was the only possible answer. He was wrong, though, because whatever the fuck he was telling you is bullshit. At Sasazuka's beckoning, I entered a phrase into the computer. Then I hit the enter key. I pressed the key, my heart pounding like a drum. A high-pitched klaxon went off. I frantically returned my attention to the display. How unfortunate. Spacey Hoshino, Takeru Sasazuka. Are we gonna die? How arrogant of you to assume you could oppose us with such feeble skills. Hey, I got it right the first time. I mean, I had a guide, but I did reverse engineer and figure it out myself, technically. I never would have been able to do it, though, like if I didn't already know the answer. And then I was like, wait. I might have been able to figure it out without the guide, but there's so many, like, red herrings, like the reclaimed glasses, and then the 9 thing. So you don't think... There's so many things that you don't realize it's really just the first number whatever and then cross out that letter. When you know the answer and you reverse engineer, you know. Anyway, heretics who defied Who defy divine shall be judged. Will shall be judged. Wow. Oh, divine will. Heretics who defy divine will shall be judged. I can't read. Jesus. How does it know our names? I was puzzled by the words on the screen when Sasazuka's arm yanked me backwards. It all happened in an instant. Sasazuka's arm wrapped around my body and we crashed to the floor. Gah! A sharp blade arced through the air and there was a spray of blood. Ow, that was unexpected. I didn't expect that you'd take the hit for her. Sasazuka? Did we kill him? Sasazuka was slumped over me, his body completely limp. Holy shit, this is a bad ending. I thought we were both gonna die. This can't be. My hands reached for his neck and felt sticky, wet warmth. This is before we even got to fall in love with him. What have you? Hey, he told you there was a penalty for getting the answer wrong. It was just supposed to be a flesh wound, but when he covered for you, it came a critical hit. Stop screwing around! What? I felt a rush of blood to my head. My mind was chaotic. I knew I had to compose myself. I was going to push Sasazuka aside, arrest Tachibana and go to the hospital. No, wait. Poor guy. Found himself off thanks to an incompetent kitty cat. It was an accident. Couldn't be helped. This doesn't count as going against orders. Your reaction to these situations was supposed to be an important part of my investigation. Oh, looks like we broke you. Why? Hey, did you know there's no future for failures? Curse your own incompetence. Oh, did he kill me too? Cool. I died too. Good. That makes me feel better. The end. But that's weird. We didn't get a CG in that one. Or the other one, I don't think, did we? Huh. I wonder if we get his extra CGs. There's two. Where do we get them? Oh, those are credits. Never mind. I'm not smart. I was thinking they were placeholders. That's his opening in the first chapter. And this is the end credits. Okie dokie. Well, what the hell is happening here? I can't figure out where I'm going. All right. So, hide description. And then, wait. Which one did I skip? Which one again? No. There you go. You want this creepy smirk. You want this, like, dirty smirk right there, right? Anyway, so, that was our normal ending and our bad ending. And that was all of Sasazuka's route in this game. It was good. It was fun. We had fun, didn't we? So, I think what I want to do next is I want to do the Minagishi side story that opened up, because that's the one that's freed after this. Just to, we give ourselves a slight little break before the next guy's round, and I kind of want to do it that way. The only thing that kind of sucks is whatever one opens up after Shiraishi's route, that's going to be the last one we do. We won't really have much of a choice there. I'm assuming with Shiraishi it's one of the Adonis routes, right? I would think after Yanagi would be the other Adonis route. So we're trying to say after Enomoto would be when our brother's story opens with Kazuki's and Akito's story. Interesting. I don't know. I'm just thinking because Shiraishi was tied to Adonis, so you'd think one of those endings would be after his. And since the actual Adonis ending opens up after it takes place as part of one of Yanagi's bad endings, it said it's a continuation of, like, specifically one in his route. You'd think that would open up after him. You know, that would make the most sense. But who knows? So we'll find out, but I think that's what we'll do next instead of saving those side stories for the end. Just kind of sprinkle them in here and there. But yeah, so anyway, I will wrap this part up here. I will see you guys next time, and we'll see how long that takes. So yeah, remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.